management of the organization's human resources has probably changed more in the past 15 to 20 years than in the entire history of organized companies. Technology and the ability to analyze large data sets have disrupted every industry and every way a company does or should do things, from operating processes to marketing to human resources. Around the mid-1970s, when there weren't even any computers available to most managers, the human resource manager, we usually called them the personnel manager then, was considered to be an easy management job. HR managers were expected to be only paper pushers who could keep all of the personnel files straight for an organization. They maintained and organized records, but they had very little to do with the management of the organization's business processes. In these organizations, the HR department was considered to be a cost center, a division or department within the organization that brings in no revenue or profit for the organization. It only costs money for the organization to run this function. As you can easily see, we don't want many or any cost centers in an organization if we can help it. We need revenue centers instead. Revenue centers are divisions or departments that generate monetary returns for the organization. Where cost centers eat up available funds, revenue centers provide funds for the organization to operate in the future. Human resource management departments are not able to generate revenue directly because of their task within the organization, but they can generate significant revenue and profit in an indirect fashion. The old workplace in which managers simply told employees what to do is gone. In today's organization, you'll most likely work as part of a team, perform lots of quantitative analysis on business data, and share in the decision-making and other management tasks. Modern organizations also expect significantly greater productivity than occurred in their historical counterparts. Welcome to the new normal and Productivity Center. The Productivity Center is a revenue center that enhances profitability of the organization through enhancing the productivity of the people within the organization. So why does a modern organization worry so much about human resource management? Today's HR managers are no longer running an organization cost center. Their function, along with that of other managers within the organization, is to improve organizational revenues and profits, to be a profit center. But how does HR create revenue and profits for the organization? They do it by enhancing the productivity of the people within the organization. Productivity is the amount of output that an organization gets per unit of input, which human input usually is expressed in terms of units of time. We must be more competitive in today's business environment if we're to survive for the long term. As managers, we have to do things that will improve the productivity of the people who work for us and our organization, so we create productivity centers. But how can we become more productive? Productivity is the end result of two components that managers work to create and improve within an organization. First is effectiveness, a function of getting the job done whenever and however it must be done. The second is efficiency, a function of how many organizational resources we used in getting the job done. Both of these are important, but most of the time we're focused on efficiency. Our people allow us to be more efficient as an organization if they're used and motivated in the correct manner. This course is about how to make our people more efficient. Companies around the world are taking this need for efficiency very seriously, and new technologies and new ways of working are helping companies improve their efficiency. HR management deals primarily with improving the efficiency of people within our organization. If our people are inefficient over long periods of time, our organizations will fail. So how do we make our people more efficient? We can't really directly affect the performance of individuals within the organization. We can't force employees to act in a certain way all of the time within the organization. And while we have the ability to punish them when they don't do what we need them to do, we don't have the ability to directly control all of their actions. So as managers for the organization, we have to do things that will have an indirect effect on our people's productivity, their efficiency, and effectiveness. And we have to do certain things within our control as managers that can cause our people to do the things that we need them to do.